has some of the sickest effects I've seen ever. This is going to be sick. So here we go, Fiend on the Grill God, guys, you mentioned before, crossover skin for Taros coming up here. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of axe from South America today.
Yep.
A lot of axe.
Every set so far from South America has had one person on the axe, the other person playing something different each time. Right now, Vecinaa playing that sword. It glows when you swing it, but Fiend trying to play this edge guard, doesn't hit the dare, instead waits for it, goes up, gets that nair, doesn't hit the recovery, and Vecinaa gets a good punish.
Oh my goodness, and this color that Vecinaa is using right now, I'm like, bro.
He's hype.
He is camo.
That's the active camo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, hey, it makes sense, right? It tracks with the game and everything, and so we're going to see, I mean, chops away with that plasma sword, or energy sword, rather, and it's doing work here, but how much
damage for that nair?
Fiend just needs a stomp there, if you can find it. It's hard to find it these days. Says, you know what, I just want a neutralite instead, and I'm with it. See?
He tried. You saw him go for it. Now Vecinaa's finding opportunities as Fiend is struggling to finish off the stock. You can see him wait out a little bit because you can actually act pretty quick out of that. Goes for a GC sideline, and Vecinaa with the punish going to get the initial stock here.
Yeah, I can only imagine how much. I mean, I was talking to Left Stick about this yesterday, about like how much the play rate for some of these legends are going to skyrocket because of these crossovers. And I mean, Sidra definitely got some fans because of this one.
Ooh, I expected
Bing,
the
bing.
Isaiah swaps from a lot of people, but Vecinaa going to take down Fiend, burning a whole stock to take down Fiends. That's 100% worth.
Okay. Fiend trying to stay active, stay live here, but at a huge deficit now. But this isn't like a unfamiliar situation for Fiend. Fiend has made monumental comebacks, but Vecinaa is like schmoving on my guy. Like, what is this? Oh.
He is utilizing those dash landings, and he is zooming right now.
Grenade after grenade.
Nice, staying low.
Oh.
He's missing the punish, though.
That's a hard move to punish. If you can shoot it out and immediately throw out that neutralite.
Yeah. I've definitely been caught trying to go for that grounded punish on it.
Got a weapon throw it.
Ooh. Side sig.
No punish. Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, worth. Oh, wait, the save wants some more plays.
All right.
End sig.
Give me more stream time.
The set, we can't let it end too quickly, but
I hope Fiend
wins.
wins.
Gonna get the stock.
I really hope Fiend wins. That would be too funny. Come on, Fiend. Oh, you have to. Come on, Fiend.
Nice. Vecinaa with the recovery. Gonna close that one out. Had a little bit of an accident there, but still had the lead. And, you know, like, I don't blame Vecinaa for being a little confident there, because that one looked solid.
It was hard to throw. It was a hard one to throw, but it's the principle.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone has at least thrown harder at least one time, you know? So it's like, there's money on the line and stuff, like, you know.
There's two types of Brawlhalla players. People who have thrown a 3-stock lead and people who lie.
Yeah. It's exactly that. It's exactly that.
All right, Vecinaa currently up 1-0 over Fiend. A little bit of a lean towards the cannon. That tends to be the case for the Sidras out there. Because, like, if you're going to play sword, there's a lot of other characters you tend to lean to. So, generally, you're picking it up for that cannon. And in particular, that end sig, right, that he was using a lot on stage. Not seeing it used the way that other people have in the past where they'll, like, slide charge off stage with a turnaround or anything like that. It's like, I'm going to be on stage. I'm going to just cover some airspace. Definitely
using it a bit more interestingly, and I think the particle effects are also like really cool because it's like that blue trail.
So the plasma grenade.
And also the sound effect is so satisfying. Yeah. It's so satisfying that I think might just even be pressing the button to hear it. You know, it's like I just want to hear that. Beep.
Dude, that's the new crossover tech. Pick the character with like really spammable SIGs just so you can see the cool effects and hear it.
Oh man, I remember Luke on release. That was great. That was a good time.
Sandblast.
Sandblast. Sandblast. Sandblast. And now all you hear is, what does he say? I'll come back to it.
You'll remember it.
I'll remember it. I'll remember it.
Fiend, though, making that swap over to the Sentinel here for game number 2. When I pick up the guitars, this is a little bit more closer to form for Fiend. The Taros definitely didn't seem like a normal pick for him.
Yeah, I feel like going to these guitars, I mean, we saw Sentinel a little bit earlier today. Who was playing the Sentinel? That was somebody.
Was it Kixay?
Kixay, yes, it was Kixay. who normally plays a Surrey, and so it was nice to see the Sentinel come out and do great amounts of damage. But I still think the character's fine. It's just Hammer has not been super popular as of late. Fiend seemingly wants to try to keep the weapon alive because this is 2 different legends now he selected that have the Hammer, despite the fact he hasn't really been using it a whole lot.
Yeah, he had like a brief stint with it on the Taros when he was throwing out like downlight cider. I think he had a recovery that wanted to convert to a Nair. But definitely seems like his focus is these guitars. N-Light doesn't get the dodge read, and he dips too close to the corner. That signature is going to take him down.
Okay. Beast mode, baby! That's what it is. That's what it is. I couldn't remember what Luke said. That's what it is. Whenever he does level 3, beast mode, baby! And you just kind of beats your face in.
Okay.
But, anyway, back to the match. Happy I remember that.
I'm happy for you.
Vecinaa.
Nice.
Cooking with the Arbiter still.
Fair recovery.
This is not close.
Vecinaa, he's just looking so solid. And like, you looked at the PR difference between the 2 of them, and it's like, it's drastic, but at the same time, like, we're seeing kind of a lot of the newcomers this weekend have been playing out of their minds. Nice neutral light there. Actually stuffs out the recovery, but Fiend lost his recovery there. Still gets the wall touch.
Nice. Okay, I love the use of unarmed recovery. Goes for a neutral sig. It's not going to work. Fiend coming down with that side air. Trying to get some good damage. I thought he might go for like a wall combo there, but it's not going to be the case. And it's actually going to be Fiend getting that first stock off of Vecinaa. But Vecinaa looking for a weapon spawn. Where is it going to be? Right on top of Fiend. But guess what? Vecinaa does not care. Walks right over, picks it up. Might see an N-Sig off the corner. Oh, I thought it might have been in it right there, but got caught by the sidelight.
Stock count. It's technically even, and as long as Fiend keeps the stock alive, he can start adding up more damage. He goes a little bit too close there. That jump down air from Vecinaa. Going to start building up even more damage on the Fiend. Downlight beats out the down air from Vecinaa. Fiend starting to find hits. These down airs, though, they add up a lot. N-Sig will catch, and Fiend gets taken out of the sky. The plasma grenade taking Fiend down to his final stock.
Okay. This is going to be good here. I mean, Vecinaa has been making this look a little bit easier than I kind of thought it would. You know, I feel like I'm used to Fiend kind of having these explosive moments where it's like, wow, he's really stampeding over?
Yeah.
Trampling?
Trampling's
yeah, there we go.
A valid verb.
It's because I almost said like trampolizing or something like that. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. But there you go. Trampling over his opponents, right? And that's not what we're seeing. In fact, like, it's like kind of the opposite. It feels like Vecinaa is having a pretty easy time dealing with Fiend, and I wonder if it's because he's not playing some of the more standard picks we're used to seeing him play. This isn't Hattori, this isn't a Nash. This is just like, you know, he does have guitars for sure, but I don't know. It's not hitting the same.
Yeah, I mean, like, the oversimplification is like Fiend is generally known as a spear player, and so far he's played no spear legends. Instead, right now the Sentinel's been looking the best, but even so, he's still basically a full stock behind Vecinaa right now.
And it's a good time to be a spear player. Like, you know, like, as far as meta goes, it's a great time for Fiend. Sticking with the hammer, no shot. Okay, cool. I was like, if you try to do this comeback with the hammer, bro, you got me. There you go, Fiend trying to starve. Actually, not trying to starve. Just gets the hits. I feel like that's something you see kind of a little bit more often in South America. I feel like they're not as willing to starve.
They just they want the damage more than they want to deny weapons.
Yeah, they're like, pick it up, bro. I'll still beat you. Kind of feels like what the personality tends to abstract you. So Fiend keeping this damage up. Starting to get even, but not quite there yet. Needs another conversion. Ooh. Oh, he got the recovery.
Wait.
Got it back, though. Did get the touch.
Yeah, he did get the touch.
Oh,
Fiend!
Oh, he spooked him. How
he
did
scares
do
him
it?
away with the GCN light, and that means Fiend's going to take the game. Vecinaa just could not get close enough. You saw him trying to pick and choose how he's going to come up. Went for that recovery, hoping it could hit for the chase dodge, but ended up not finding that damage.
Yeah, I am very curious to watch this replay of the last sequence here because I'm curious how Fiend was able to successfully get Vecinaa to effectively choke here, right? Goes up. Oh, man. And you know, like right there, I wonder if that's just an attempted gravity cancel down sig and then the input just didn't like come out in time. Because like he did a neutral dodge and at that point you had no other resources. So like down sig is the option to go for there, but just nothing came out maybe.
Just maybe that slight misinput, or he was trying to utilize like maximum iframes before throwing out the gravity cancel, but Either way, unfortunate finish there for Vecinaa, but fortunate for Fiend. We're going into game number 3, and he's making the swap over to the Kaya.
Yeah, Fiend's like, hold on, let me just pick the meta thing. What am I doing? And I'm like, bro, you're right. Like this
so
pick right
true,
here,
bestie.
There is no way that anyone's going to clown you for picking this character. This character's been strong for a little bit now. You know, last World Championship run by this character. Oh my God, Vecinaa.
I like that fadeaway from Fiend to make sure he got out of the range of that weapon toss.
Nice.
Caught him out of the air. Staying high there. Down sig. That's a punish, but it's just a sideline.
Okay, gets caught by the down air.
Ooh. He got real close to that cannon end light.
Okay, neutral light, neutral light. Tries to punish with the side light, a little bit too slow. Vecinaa gets out, gets a punish of his own.
Watch out for the bow end sig. Vecinaa likes to go for those jump dares. Not sure if the end sig would work, but definitely could catch Vecinaa off guard.
Nice try with the recovery there. He doesn't fall for it. That side sig almost enough to catch there, but that's going to be a punish. No dodge on Fiend for a little bit, but it's not going to be capitalized on, and there it is. He's back to the ground and with the dodge in hand.
Vecinaa with the sword, likely trying to find a setup for that downlight recovery, but he's staying real high in the air.
Ooh, I like this. D-light's air, come down. You're going to throw it aside it? No, goes for the down sig. Yeah, sometimes that down sig can be like a blessing and a curse because it's a very effective sig, right? But also it means that, like, because of how good it is, sometimes you use it in scenarios where it's like you're not trying to think too hard. You know, it's like a
you're like,
it's a
I don't
good
know what to do.
catch-all.
I'm just gonna press a button.
Yeah, and it's like if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's hard to punish. It's a great affordance, but it also means that, like, in scenarios where there might be a stronger option, you might kind of limit yourself in terms of how far that punish could go. But that's just the sounds of good characters.
Second stocks here. Fiend managed to clean that one up pretty quick with that downlight recovery. Nice chase up with the recovery. You saw him try to chase dodge for that neutral air, but unfortunately couldn't get that hit. Down sig, spot dodged through it.
Nice. Dodging from Fiend. Trying here.
Oh, there was a dodge, but Vecinaa jumped there.
Perfect spot dodge from Fiend, but gets caught. Plasma grenade.
Dude, he's got like the setups, man. It's like he's playing Valorant where he's like, I know exactly which pixel to look at for this plasma nade toss.
Throws the flashbang around the corner. Embarrassing. Gets the headshot. It's crazy. There we go. Neutral light. Hard. Oh! That had no business hitting.
That was dirty. Slide charge Ensig, and Fiend was like, you need a clip. I think you deserve this one.
I feel like what you play on there is the fact that everyone in your region wants to hit you. You know, it's like that wasn't gonna hit, but Fiend was like, "No, I can turn this around." And then the answer was, "No, you couldn't." But
right there, they weapon toss and go back to the stage.
Exactly. They're not trying to. Like, they don't want the smoke. They don't want the smoke.
Wall touch, not going to happen. Fiend manages to get the pogo. We're going to final stocks here in game number 3.
All right, what's going to be the answer here? This win is going to set the pace for the rest of the set. Gives that little bit of cushy comfort for the person who comes out on top, knowing that if it goes to game 5, they at least have one game to work with and learn and adapt from. Meanwhile, the person who loses is going to be on the back foot, and next game will be potentially their last. And so we'll see who comes out on top. Nice. Oh.
Okay, moved through it this time. Was ready for that sig to come out.
It's actually perfectly fine to get hit by that ground pound there because it sends you back on stage. Nice try.
Missed this air.
Ooh, tries to reach that dodge. Whoa.
Vecinaa pivoting the end sig the other direction this time. Nice jump.
Where's my weapon? Where's my weapon?
It's not spawning.
All right. D-light neutral. I thought that was a D-light punish right there. That would have been the game. Puts it in there. That's it. Vecinaa needs one D-light.
Caught him on the backdash.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. He had an opportunity there, but was unable to capitalize. And Fiend is no stranger to taking opportunities. I mean, you have to remember that one of these games, Vecinaa kind of gave up not getting that gravity cancel down sig, right? And so Fiend was able to pick up that one. And this one, you know, it was like a matter of could he get the punish on side light with D-light Nair on cannon to win the game? Could not execute. Fiend takes the opportunity. So now that's 2 different games dropped now where the opportunity was right there for Vecinaa but just could not quite pull the trigger. And so Fiend 1 game away from taking this set. Vecinaa has been so close multiple times. If he can just clean up the ends of these games, he's right there.
Here we go. Game number 4. Can Vecinaa take this one? Get it to game number 5. Fiend sticking with the Kaya this time. He's like, you know what? I got to go back to the classics. I got to stick with my obviously strong picks like this Kaya. No NC. Down sig gonna hit.
Yeah, been doing a great job with those down sigs, making sure that they go over the lip of the stage so they're much harder to punish. But Fiend still doing a good job playing around it. There's that down sig, tried and true. Pogo.
Nice. He's still got the
touch though. Yeah. That one's actually really hard because you have to like get the pogo right before the moment he touches the wall, and it happens so fast. The horizontal movement on that sig is lightning speed.
Yo, like that dash in, dash back coming out from Vecinaa.
And like
sword play, starting to look solid. Okay, the mix up.
Oh, got disarmed as well.
Ooh,
how did he get through that ice?
Yeah, he got it while it was starting to melt, but it does not matter as he's gonna fall. Did not have any movement after getting launched off stage.
All right. And what you got, man, Vecinaa? Trying to bring this one back. I mean, every Sidra got it. It's going to be like, you're going to look at like the sig count for any Sidra set, and it's going to be like, oh, they threw out 30 sigs, and like the accuracy is going to be like 2 of them hit, but they have to let you know that it's there on that end sig.
Like, yo, you cannot challenge me on these corners. You just can't.
It's like, don't sleep. You awake.
Recovery. Not enough.
All right, delay recovery will do it now.
Recovery?
Raw recovery as well will be enough. And there we go, Vecinaa. Gonna go ahead and swap over to the cannon and then right back to the sword, saying, I want to play a little bit more nooch.
What's that sword game? Those neutralites have been very effective. I also I feel like he's forgetting like some what I would consider like cannon fundamentals. Like I don't think he's done like downlight dare, downlight nair at all, which is like classic cannon.
Keeping it very, wow, this is how I play Sword. It's like, I'm not trying to do anything too complicated. I'm just trying to dash up, hit my neutral light, and then if I've done that too many times, maybe I sneak in a weapon throw and a side light in there, and then right back to the neutral light.
Yo, throwing in a little bit of spice there with that down sig.
Nice, neutral light again, neutral light again. Side light comes next. Oh,
nice.
Goes for the D-light, optimal punish.
Yeah, he was perfect position for that one. Waited it out.
Yeah, I got the timing right. You messed up the timing there, you get caught. You're going to grab a cancel? No, you're going to spend it and just drift onto the stage. Fiend wasn't ready. Got to watch these weapon throws from Fiend. Very popular option for Fiend as well, historically, too.
Yeah. He's definitely, he was one of like the original proponents of utilizing weapon tosses mid combos.
Nice. And the recovery is enough. Fiend one stock away from closing this set out 3-1. Vecinaa, someone who has been close multiple times already in this set, securing several other games, just on the back foot a little bit. And I think Fiend, wow!
Both of them throwing out some projectiles there. There's the NSIG. Trying to keep Fiend back there.
Okay, down air comes out. Trying to read a high recovery. Fiend just slides right on the lip. He's been doing a great job at spacing around those neutral sigs, right? Like, just always respecting the fact that this is indeed Sidra.
Yeah.
Don't let the crossover skin fool you.
He got caught like once and he was never again.
Oh, nice try on the weapon throw there. Great spot dodge from Vecinaa, though.
Side sig.
Nice.
Catch him and get him over that corner there. Vecinaa, final opportunity. This is, I believe, the elimination side of things as well. So this is basically his tournament stock.
And this is interesting, opting to go for the cannon here. And you were saying before, like, I don't know that I've seen one like D-Light dare, D-Light anything. No. But maybe now's the time to whip it out into recovery. The recovery doesn't connect. How do you punish this cannon? See, because it's like, it's hard, right? Like, I actually don't know if you can from that position. I feel like a perfectly timed Sayer maybe is the answer, but like, even then it's tough. You just have to start it from so far away.
One more chance. Nice dodge up.
Down air. All right, you need a D-Light here, and you need to convert that into a string. Side light goes for the read, doesn't get it. Going for the weapon throw to keep on the pressure. D-Light and air will not be enough at this juncture. Gets caught. Don't get caught on the 50-50. Oh, Vecinaa's trying here. D-Light recovery won't be enough. Kai has too much defense. This Nair's not going to be enough, but a D-Light recovery from Fiend will close out the set.
Falling Nair. One more of those might take out Vecinaa. He's got the sword. Oh, just comes in with a neutral light.
Oh, you go for a sig?
Out? What a bet.
D-Light recovery is enough here. If that weapon throw had hit, forces the dodge.
Yo, he's sweat beating.
Woo!
And that's game 4. Game 5 gonna be up in a second. Vecinaa had just enough. He denied the touches, and Fiend sweat beads his way out of game 4.
All right, let's see. I got to see that final replay because I'm like, man, this is 2 separate games in this set that have kind of ended in a manner that's similar, right? Where you see the person off stage, you feel like they should have the resources to get back, but then they just don't. See, that was a side sig, and the next games aren't enough, so we won't have a chance to review that. So let's hop right into game 5. Vecinaa hanging on by a string, but in some ways it feels like karma for some of the ways that Fiend would able to get some of those earlier games. And so game 5, I feel like, is the way that it should be. This is your chance, your final chance.
Didn't pick it up.
But it is your chance.
Still stealing away the weapon spawn from Vecinaa. Here's that sword. Nice.
Not going to KO, though.
Yeah, high enough ceiling here, so Fiend's not going to fall there.
Yeah, carry him to the side. Oh, wow, perfect punish. Wow, Vecinaa is moving with this sword. Yeah, I love the sword play I'm seeing from Vecinaa. Looking for the cannon. I like the chase dodge to try to get the recovery as well.
Knew he was so damaged that just the raw recovery wouldn't hit.
Yeah, too far away.
Nair?
All right, now another Nair might. D-Light Nair for certain.
Oh!
Thank you.
He remembered.
Been waiting for that.
D-Light Nair from the plasma cannon, and now Vecinaa with a sizable lead here over Fiend. Fiend doesn't quite have him in that KO percent. It's going to take a little bit more.
And Vecinaa just getting the chops in with this energy sword, man. Just neutralite, neutralite, neutralite. Don't got to be more complicated than that. Maybe a down sig?
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Because I saw Fiend burn the dodge. I was like, wouldn't be a bad thing to go for, but is it too obvious? That's the question you have to ask yourself as a Sidra player every single time. Some Sidra players let it rip every time. Other ones are like, I don't know if I want to use it now. I got to pick my moments. But Fiend finds that down sig, brings it back to even.
Yeah. I mean, he was definitely getting over-eager there. You saw him again go for that recovery that Vecinaa was able to spot dodge through. That time, saw Vecinaa coming in, immediate reaction, down signature to take him out.
Nice. Chasing down, careful.
Got scared there, was reading the craziest book.
Like the weapon throw, down air comes out.
Oh, good dodge out from Vecinaa. Doesn't cover the wall just enough, though. Still, he's getting great damage built up on the Fiend.
I like the side light coming out from Vecinaa here. Grab that cannon. Nice.
Oh. 1 stock left for Fiend. Vecinaa now with an even bigger lead going into these final moments.
And you know he's going to be looking for these weapon throws and these neutralites. That's the way he's been racking up damage. All of these stocks, why change the game plan now? Can Fiend adjust in this final stock? Another neutralite finds the mark. Here comes the weapon throw into the neutralite again.
Okay, good pogo. Ground pound. Did get the touch.
Pogo can't line it up. And you know what's coming next. It's going to be side light and then dash up neutralite. And this time, I think he understands. He's like, the neutralite's coming up. He's going to dash up right now. I better down sig. But it's not enough to get the KO. And he can't hit him with a side light before he gets the touch.
Okay, good spot dodge at the end. Nice. Sig saw him in the air. And now final stocks, elimination side. Who's going to continue on?
Fiend's making the adjustments, but is it a little too late? We saw that twice now. He's managed to catch Vecinaa on the dash in. He understands on the weapon throw, had the perfect spot dodge. But now, Vecinaa's able to change the pace with this cannon. All right, you know what my sword game plan is, but what about my cannon, though?
Oh, that neutralite actually beats out the dare there from Vecinaa.
Oh, Vecina's struggling now.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, finally!
Plasma grenade.
Uh-oh. If you go high again, he's going to down air you. He knows it. Gets caught by the Sarah again.
Oh.
You can punch him from here. Yep, nice.
He was a little too close to that corner there. You saw Vecinaa realizing. Put another down sig, puts him off screen. Vecinaa running out, and that'll do it. Fiend closes it out 3-2. He's continuing on.
And that's the way it had to be, man. I mean, at the start of that, Vecinaa had a pretty healthy lead. Had 2 stocks to 1, had like a moderate amount of damage on Fiend, and was unable to... Honestly, that last stock...